Hello, friends. It is Monday, the 27th, which means that July has come and is almost gone, and we're just about to enter August. I am here in my new home, in my kitchen in Chicago, or Chicago area, and I just wanted to give you a quick update as I had promised. I recently had a PET scan here in my new home, and I'm seeing a new oncologist who I really, really have high praise for. I had my results, I had my appointment with him on Friday, and for the first time in 4 years of being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, I had a doctor, without being asked to, show me my PET scan results. Not just this is what they say is going on, but to actually show me this is what your PET scan looks like. Now, I've requested this before of previous doctors, and you shouldn't have to request it. It should just be part of your revelation when you go in to find out what your PET scan says. You see it on TV all the time. Oh, look, this is where the brain tumor is on your PET scan or your CAT scan or your MRI. You always see doctors showing patients, and I have not had that experience other than having my lung and chest x-rays shown to me and my mammograms shown to me. I've never seen what my PET scan looks like. I did this week though, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it's interesting scientifically, and it is me that's on that film, so it's nice to have them be able to show you what is of concern and what has improved. So the results, you want to know what they are? They are, as I expected, that I have three little lumps right where my arm, you can see right where my arm and my body join, right to the inside. I have three little lumps. I knew that those lumps were cancer. I also have thickening in my chest wall right here from where my collarbone is, below that down to where the top of my breast is. It's kind of dimply and raised and wavy, and I knew something was going on there. So the doctor showed me and Mo on my PET scan that there is a new emergence of metastatic breast cancer cells growing there. And also my lungs are more full of fluid than they had been on my most recent CT scan. Those fluid collections or pleural effusions are most likely caused by a increase in cancer cells there. So previously visiting this doctor, we had decided that I would stop taking the Xeloda, and then we would revisit what I was going to do after we knew what my PET scan showed. The past 2 weeks since seeing him initially, I have been taking the, I think it's called letrozole, which is the hormone suppression medication to prevent the growth of estrogen. I have had a complete hysterectomy in the past, so you would say perhaps, well, why would you be producing estrogen? You don't have ovaries. Well, you have glands in your body that produce hormones, and those hormones are turned into estrogen. Any estrogen production is not healthy for me or anyone who tests estrogen receptor or progesterone receptor positive when they diagnose your breast cancer. So to suppress that and prevent giving food to my cancer, I have been taking the hormone. The small side effects that I've had from that are an increase in fatigue, which comes with any cancer therapy, aches in my joints, since I previously have had cancer in my hips. That kind of ache is intensified by the microfractures that are already existing there, and just a little bit of kind of, I almost want to say hot flashes, but it's not like that. It's not like, oh, I'm instantly hot, now I'm cool, now I'm hot, now I'm cool. It's just, I feel like I have a fever all the time. That's the best way to explain it. So what are we going to do from this point forward, knowing what we know about my cancer, and that I shouldn't go too long without taking a chemotherapy because it will spread, as my history has indicated. We've decided to go forward with using the newly approved medication that is specifically for metastatic breast cancer. It is called Ibrance, Ibrance, and I will begin taking that as soon as I hear from the pharmacy. The way my doctor's office works is they contact the pharmacy with the prescription. The pharmacy contacts me to explain in detail how to use it, what I can and cannot do while on it. For instance, I cannot eat grapefruit because it will make medication not metabolize in my system. So they will explain what I can and cannot do, and when they're sure that I've been educated on it, they will mail it to my home. I'll take it for 21 days and be off for 7, and I will just continue this cycle throughout taking it. For at least the foreseeable future, probably the next 2 to 3 months, I will see my doctor every 2 weeks to have my blood drawn and be examined, discussing any side effects or symptoms that I'm experiencing in excess. The blood work will check my white and red blood cell count to determine if they're too high or too low, if I need to take Neupogen shots to increase anything. And as far as side effects go, there is a possibility that my hair will thin or fall out. Stop. Oscar wants to say hi. Hang on just a second. Oscar says hi. He's got his bow tie on today. Very cute. So, at any rate, I will have the blood work drawn every 2 weeks and see my doctor every 2 weeks. And the side effects that I may experience are, I may or may not feel nauseous. I may or may not vomit. I may or may not lose or have thinning hair. The most common ones are fatigue, chemo brain, weight loss, loss of the appetite. We will just have to see how I respond to it. When I receive my medication, I will show you what it looks like, and I will keep you updated as I experience anything on it, just in case you might begin taking it, or in the future you see my videos and you're curious because you have or will be taking it. I just want you to know what I'm going through as I go through it, because I think it helps people not be frightened when they begin a process, to see what other people have gone through, and then it's more real for them. And B, because I feel that it gives me and you a connection to one another when you know what I'm going through, and I'm trying to be as transparent and as revealing about all of the details as possible. Some of you may find it boring and not really give a hoot, whether I'm nauseous or lose my hair or feel fatigued or whatever. But that is the update. There have been some of you who have written and complained that in my videos you've not yet seen Sadie in Chicago, and she's right here, so give me a second and I'll grab her. Sadie, do you want to say hello to the people? To the friends? Okay, so here she is. She's fine. She likes it in Chicago. She really enjoys the yard and going outside. She's been in the pool. She did not like swimming. She did like laying on the floaty with me and floating. So say hello to the hippo. Oh, blah, blah, you got your ear in my mouth. So thank you so much for stopping by and for checking on me and being concerned about Sadie and Oscar. And that's all. We'll see you soon. Bye, friends.